Well, here's the harvest I have so far. I'm going to give you folks some quick advice. There's 4 berries that you need to learn how to grow. And if you're not growing them in your garden, you haven't learned much about gardening. I know you probably don't want to hear that. Here's what I mean. When it comes to nutrition, every plant has a nutritional profile. And whether you're young, middle age, or old, dealing with any sort of ailments, autoimmune disease, or just want to stay healthy overall, you need to know what plants carry what nutrients. Once you have that nutritional profile down packed, trust me, you will understand why these 4 berries are important. Number 1, strawberries. Everyone wants to grow strawberries, but truth be told, they can't because they don't take the necessary time to truly learn. Okay? There are multiple different types of strawberries, everything from ever-bearing to June-bearing and so forth. And you got to know what grows best in your season, and you got to understand the soil amendments when it comes to growing strawberry. Remember, sandy loam soil is best. Number 2, blueberries. Now, here's another one. Everyone wants to grow blueberries, but truth be told, they're so much in a rush in the first season. Gardeners are picking from the plant. The plant is barely a foot tall, maybe 2 foot. The roots are underdeveloped, and blueberries are a lot more difficult to grow than strawberries. I'll tell you that right now. They're a lot more difficult to grow. And the reason, because they have first year, second year, and third year canes. And if you don't know the difference between the two, you're not going to know how to prune them. And if you can't prune them, you're not going to get a bountiful harvest. Okay? Number 3, blackberries. Blackberries sound easy, right? But truth be told, you may get a harvest in the first season because blackberries will give you that. But the second and third and fourth year, hey, you're going to deal with things such as blight. And blight can destroy a blackberry plant just like that. You got to take care of the soil. And if you're going to grow them and you got land, great. Grow them as a hedge. If you don't have land, grow them in a large container. But do understand, they will outgrow that container. You got to constantly pump nutrition in that container. And you got to also prune. Once again, they too, just like blueberries, have first year, second year, and third year canes. Learn the difference and you'll become successful. Number 4, raspberries. You got to know how to grow raspberries. Just like blueberries, raspberries have those second and third year canes. You see, it's a lot more difficult than you folks think. I've seen gardeners for 3, 4, 5, 6 years on the platform. And they say, I'm not being able to do nothing. I got a harvest the first time, but now my plant look like it's dying. These things are very important. Now, there's another not berry, but let's just get rid of the B. Because strawberry, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry all have the berry on the end of their name. Their last name is berry. But there's another fruit. Let's get rid of the berry, the B, and keep the ERRY. And we're going to talk about cherry. Cherry is an important fruit to grow, and it's considered a stone fruit because it has a seed, okay, or a pit. Now, if you grow cherries and you understand its nutritional profile, you can never go wrong if you're successful in growing them. The tree will be with you for many, many years. Okay? Now, I showed you and talked about the 4 berries, including the cherry. That's the bonus, number 5. If you can be successful growing these on a season-to-season basis and you've mastered it, then welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Okay? Folks, I'm not going to hold you. Just wanted to share a little something with you. I challenge all of you to grow these in your garden. and do it on a consistent basis. I challenge you to read up on updated literature when it comes to growing these particular berries. Hey, all the ones I just showed you can be grown in a container. This one has to be grown in the ground. But if you want to grow these in the ground, you better have a plan, because they will have their own plan and they will shoot roots up from the ground and literally take over your entire garden. Until next time, ciao.